teenager is dead and 3 other young people are in the hospital after a car slammed into them. We now know neither driver should have been behind the wheel. Janelle Martinez joins us now from Tampa General Hospital, where the victims are being treated tonight. Good evening, Janelle.
Good evening. I just talked to one of the victims' mother, whose son is fighting for his life inside this hospital. She said she's been way too worried about her son to even think about who's at fault in this accident. For 5 friends, a night of bowling ended here, the intersection of Columbus Drive and 50th Street near I-4. Their Toyota T-boned by an SUV.
All I want to say is please pray for my son and everybody that was involved in the accident.
Eileen Yancey spent the day praying her son, 17-year-old Naquan Yancey, will live.
He's progressing. He's not out of the woods, but he's progressing.
Right now, we don't know who's at fault, but clearly someone ran a red light.
18-year-old Alicia Shaheed was killed. Her sister, 19-year-old Shante Shaheed, and 20-year-old Kalima Hanif suffered critical injuries. Police say 20-year-old Chaz Yant was driving his 4 friends with only a learner's permit. Yancey was in the passenger seat.
Requires him in the state of Florida to have a 21-year-old licensed driver in the passenger seat, and clearly it was a 17-year-old in the passenger seat.
Police say the driver of the SUV, 19-year-old Randolph DeSylvia, didn't have a valid license either. In fact, they say he had no license at all.
If you are driving without a driver's license and you are in an accident, you can be cited criminally, or it could be a misdemeanor charge. It really just depends on what comes out of this investigation.
Yancey's mother says she didn't know her son's friend didn't have a valid license. If she did, she says she never would have let him into that car.
That if you don't have a license, don't drive a car, because these are the end results sometimes.
The teenager who was killed, Alicia Shaheed, and her sister are actually from West Virginia. They were here visiting a family friend who was also in that car. Police tell us everyone had their seatbelts on and there was no evidence of drinking. They also say it could take weeks to determine exactly what happened. Reporting live now in Tampa, Janelle Martinez, ABC Action News.